All right, guys, here we are. This is Project Ascension yet again. We got Shady Hex, who is a level 20 hero. Everybody in the game is a hero. There are no specific classes. And cultists. Okay, just want to make sure they're not restarting the servers. So I have a quest to kill some pillagers and looters. So here we go. So this is pretty interesting. So we're gonna go in. We're gonna judge. We're gonna hammer this guy. All right. We're gonna sinister strike, and another sinister strike. Then we're gonna pop our recuperate, our renew. We're gonna rejudge. We're gonna drop consecrate. Now we're gonna get on the other guy. Yes, that's right. You heard me right. I have renew and consecrate. And you know what's even better? I've got thorns as well. So judge this guy. We'll go ahead and get a recuperate. I didn't get it off in time, so we'll do a renew. All right. Judge, eviscerate, and recuperate. Even throw in a renew here. Why not? Why not, right? Why not? Plugging in my cell phone here real quick. Turning off the ringtone. One thing that's weird is the mobs do bug out. They kind of... Although this one didn't. Sometimes the melee will just stop and sit there. They won't come back for some reason. So there are some bugs on here. One is the melee kind of running away from you but never coming back. They just stand there, which is fine. You just go over and slap them in the face and kill them. The other bug I've seen is... what was it? I can't remember off the top of my head. There's other bugs. Not major bugs, but definitely some interesting. The pathing's different though, so you can't just face a mob a certain way and think he's gonna like pad that way. So now I don't have a finisher for my Sinister Strike, which is, look at all these pillagers, which is okay for the moment. So we're judging light, because that way my attacks against him will heal me. We're going to throw up recuperate, and we're going to go ahead and just sinister strike, judge, sinister strike. Okay. We have a lot of sustain with this build. I even have healing wave, although I don't use it a lot, but sometimes it comes in. It just doesn't heal for very big right now. I need to get wisdom, like Seal of Wisdom, Blessing of Wisdom, those things I definitely need. This is going to get a lot of people coming over here. Yeah, here they come. Well, what is this, 2? We can probably handle 2. Let's judge this guy. I think we have just enough for Consecrate. No, oh, there's the other bug. Is it shows abilities always as ready. So I would want to install some sort of an add-on, because you can, it looks like they're usable, but as you can see, I have very little mana. So a lot of times you just don't. I mean, now it's nice now because I'm using energy. Oh geez. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow, I did not know there was a pillager standing over there. To be honest, I never thought there was a pillager that stood over in that area, so that kind of surprised me. But whatever. That kind of ticks me off, actually. Because I was just yakking away. That's the first time I've actually died. I think that's the first time I've died on this character. Yeah, that's what happens when you stream. A lot of times you just lose your concentration for a second. But anyways, there's so many things, you know. There's so many, hold on one second here, I'm doing something. There's so many talents, obviously, and so many things you can do to build your character. And this damn cord's getting in my way. And so I'm trying to play around and figure out what what works best. And it's getting more and more expensive. Every time, I don't know if it's the level, like if I go in here and I say, not here, but I go into here and I say, oh, I want to, unlearn this spell, it'll cost me 14 silver. Now, I think a lot of it has to do with, I don't know if it's just how many times I'm unlearning things or because this is all new to me. So luckily, some other player in the game gave me some money. I basically did they walked by and they had all like pimped out, amazing, like tier 2 gear and and they were like looking like awesome. And I went up and I did the old /beg. And then I said, alms for the poor? And then I buffed them all. They were like 4 of them, and they were all like level 60, and I buffed every single one. And one goes, man, my own guild members don't buff me. So she traded me and gave me 69 gold. Yes, that's right, 69. And so that's the only reason I even have the gold. If it wasn't for that, I would have 44 silver right now. So yeah, you can see Healing Wave it's really weak right now. But I can probably go hit a trainer, like a shaman trainer, which is interesting because there's probably no shaman trainer around. I mean, are there shaman trainers in Wrath of Lich King? I don't even remember, to be honest with you. I just don't remember. Okay. But you can see we've got, we want to judge this guy as soon as possible. That'll give us a little bit of heals. And then we want to keep our renew up. And I just don't have enough mana. That's another thing, is if I don't have enough mana, it stops my combat. So that's really shitty. So I'm going to have to look at that. I need to figure that out. So like in my macro, what I'll probably have to do in my macro is try to do something like, target last target and then start attack. And hopefully that will fix that problem. But what's happening is I don't have any mana, so it's trying to cast the spell and I can't. It's telling me I can't. It's targeting my last target, I think, but then it's not doing anything. So here, if I do there now, okay, I'm still in a combat stance. I'm still like supposedly attacking. Now let's try it now because I know I don't have enough mana. Okay, it still worked. You can see when I hit A, it stops attacking, but then he got out of range. I hit A, it stops. Oh, that time I actually cast it. So it did work, but I have to be close enough to the target. So yeah, there's a lot of little glitchy things. That's a really big one though. We need to put something, get some sort of add-on or some way to show that these spells are not available. I don't even have enough mana to cast this spell, but it looks like it's castable, which is weird to me. Maybe if I put it up here, yeah, no, it doesn't matter. So that's very strange. So maybe if I get like not Omni CC, I need something. I'm sure they're probably aware of that bug, but yeah, right now I have 2 points in restoration, which is just this healing wave, and then I've got combat rogue, in which I have in combat I have sinister strike, and of course recuperate for my finisher. Assassination, I have nothing. If you go to Holy Priest, all I have is Renew. And if you go to Retribution Paladin, I have Blessing of Might. Protection Paladin, I have Hammer of Justice. And that's it right now. What's this cost? I don't know why this is kind of grayed like that. I like that. And then you go to the Holy Paladin tier, and I have Seal of Righteousness and Consecration. And then you go all the way up to Balanced Druid, and I have, you guessed it, Thorns. And then Protection Warrior, I don't have any skills really, but I have 3 points into Shield Specialization, which increases my chance to block it by an additional 10%. And I also have 1 point in Shield Mastery, increases my block by another 10%. And what I want to do with the Warrior is go into, let's see, Arms. Now I want to go into Protection. What I really am thinking about going into next with the Warrior is, it should be under Protection. I don't know why I don't see it. Maybe it's Protection Paladin. No, it should be in here. Maybe it's further down the tree. Where is it? It is. It's not under rogue. Yeah, I'm not seeing it right now. It's like deflection. Maybe it's under arms. It's weird how they do it. Yeah, it's under arms. It's where they do this. So it's deflection. This is a really interesting talent. Hey, what's up, Onion? I know, only a day and a half left, and I'm mucking around on this Ascension project. This is a really interesting talent here because I can pick deflection, increases my chance to parry an attack, and if I do parry, and gives you a 30% chance when I parry. So if I do parry, I have a 30% chance to use my Victory Rush. So that's interesting. Victory Rush, of course, is probably a Fury Warrior ability right here. So the nice thing about this is, so if I parry, I can use Victory Rush, which is going to heal me 10% of my maximum health, which is a big heal. So I actually want to increase my parry with arms here. All right, so if I go talents, I want to increase this. I'm going to increase another one. Oh, wait, cancel. I'm going to upgrade this another one. One more point. So now I'm at 66% chance when I parry to be able to use Victory Rush. Now I don't have Victory Rush yet, so I need to learn Victory Rush. I think Consecration we can pretty much dump right now. I don't think that AoE with Consecration is going to be that great. Now if I go back down to Fury Warrior and go to spells, the only problem is I hope it gives me some sort of a text or indicator in the screen that lets me know it's available. I think it should. So we're going to try to learn this one, but it's going to cost 2, and I only have 1 point currently. But if we go back into the Holy Paladin tree, we can actually unlearn this, right? It's going to cost me 14 silver, which is quite a bit, but I will regain those points. So let's go ahead and unlearn Consecration. Let's go back to Fury Warrior and learn Victory Rush. Now let's go back to Protection Warrior, Arms Warrior, go to Talents, and we're going to learn Deflection. Now we are at 100% chance when I parry I can use Victory Rush. And this increased my parry by 3%. So now if we go to Protection Paladin, Talents, okay, it's not, I don't see it there, so let's go to Retribution, Parry. So now we're going to learn this. Now we're up to 4% on my deflection. So now if we, there's really no way to see my parry ability, I don't think. I don't believe that we can see that right now. Well, let's see, hit rating. I don't want my hit rating 0. That's kind of weird, because I actually thought I put a talent point into hit. So if you go back into Protection Warrior, maybe it's Fury Warrior. Okay, maybe it's Arms Warrior. I thought somewhere I actually put a point. Oh, you know what? It's Rogue. Believe it or not. Check this out. Combat Rogue. Wait a minute. Somebody's attacking somebody. Is it me? Yeah, he just kept missing me. Anyways, is that quest done? Yeah, it is. It is done. So let's turn that one in. What else do I need? Livers. But what I was trying to say is it's actually, the, believe it or not, it's the Combat Rogue. So if you go into Combat Rogue, I think Talents. Okay, so it's not that. Then it must be Subtlety. Nope, must be Assassination. Okay, I think it is Combat then. Oh yeah, right here it is. So Precision. So check this out. Precision. Increase your chance to hit with all spells and attacks by 1%. Well, I've got 1 point in here, right, already. So hit with all spells and attacks. So that's why I find it very interesting that my hit rating says 0. My crit chance is apparently 3.81, but this is spell. That's why. See, it's Wrath of the Lich King, dude. I'm such a noob because I've never. Hey, what's up, Kurt? I'm good. I'm not used to playing Wrath. So if we go here and we go to melee, my hit rating still is 0, which really kind of annoys me. My crit is 9% melee. My power is 38. Now, part of that's going to be this, which is 20. And then I guess any other abilities here, plus 8. So that'd be 28. So then we must be getting another 10 from somewhere else. That's my attack on my weapon. Now let's look at spell. Now let's look at defenses. Okay, so my parry right now is 7.8. My block is 11. I don't know why my block's 11. This seems wrong to me because I have talent points in here on protection right here that should have, I mean, according to this, I should be 10. Now, maybe it means block value when I actually block, when I block a skill. So that's kind of a little bit hokey. So if we go to spells, I haven't learned block yet. So let's say, so that 10% could be 10% based, increasing my shield block by 10%. So let's go back. Protection warrior, talents. Increases the block value by 10% of your shield. So yeah, so this isn't all around, unfortunately. Now this I think gives you a chance to block with shield. 3%. So let's go back and do this block. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's weird to figure all this stuff out. It's fun, but it's like it's hard to validate that all the numbers work the way you think they work. That's the thing that I find strange, you know. I don't know where to put this ability, to be honest. Let's just put it at D for now. Let's try this and see. Let's just go up to a looter, right? And we're just going to get right in his face. And when I parry something, I should be able to hit him right there. Did you see that? Victory Rush lit up, but did it give me any kind of an indication? Now, again, this is... There you go. The device looter's attack was parried by Shady Hex. Shady Hex gains Victory Rush, and that's when I, hit him with Victory Rush. And that's where they bug out. And they kind of, the melee do this. The casters don't. The casters will run a distance from you and turn around and start throwing fireballs at you, but these guys don't do that. Now, I just killed him, so of course now I've got Victory Rush, which is nice because it's a nice way to start off your ability because it heals you for a lot. You see there it healed me for 52 even though my health wasn't that low. It's hard to know like how to spec until we have a lot more skills. There's so many great abilities. Like a lot of people are just going into more rogue talents like cleaves and eviscerates, and those are great, and of course two-hand weapons. But I'm going to try to go a different route. I don't like to follow what everybody else does. I don't like to be like, oh, you do this, so I should do that. Nah, screw that. I like to do what I like to do. You know what I mean? Now, when he dies, then immediately I'll be able to use Victory Rush on this guy, and you see it healed me for 52. So Victory Rush is a really nice ability, especially when you're doing AoE, like if I'm doing AoE Protection Paladin, and I have Victory Rush, every time one of those mobs drops, if I'm killing like 6 mobs, every time I kill one, boom, Victory Rush, I can hit another one. So, and then also with my Recuperate and my Renew, I'm going to have a lot of healing. So this will make my, like an AoE build pretty good. I'm just not sure... Let's see. Let's go finish these other quests out. I need Gortus Liver Eyes and I need Murloc Eyes. Let's get some Murloc Eyes. I'm not a god, Kurt. There's so much. I mean, I'm sure that the builds people are using right now, like the ones people who've been on this server's been around since 2017. I mean, they've been working on it since 2015, I think, or 2014 even. The guys have been working on this for a long time, and I'm sure people could come to me with these crazy like huge damage builds and destroy me. But what I want to get to is like Shield Wall or just some other abilities where I can mitigate that damage. But the problem is there are some bugs in this, and those would have to be figured out. Because I got to be able to see when my abilities are available again. Right now I can't. A lot of these, I mean, as far as mana, if I'm low on mana, it's hard to tell if sometimes my abilities are even available to me, Like, I mean, I've got 2 combo points. I mean, if I went with like an Eviscerate build, I could be burning through these mobs a lot faster, but I'm going for a build that's a little bit more, giving me a lot of heals. So we'll see. Let's try our luck against this devil. Because he'll hit a little bit harder than some of these other mobs, right? So we're going to get some points. Toss that up. Yeah, see, he's doing pretty good damage. But still, you can see even with the dust devils do high damage. But even so, I'm still healing. Healing through his damage pretty well. And now we can go ahead and use our. Oh no, Victory Rush wasn't available for some reason. That's strange. It should have been. So I think the priority right now, if you look at it, I'm running out of mana a lot. So the priority right now is we need wisdom. We need Blessing of Wisdom. Blessing of Wisdom for sure is something we really need. Eventually down the road, Consecration is something we could get. It's not necessary, but it's something that could be good. Let's cryo. Where? Oh shit. This is the. Whoa. I don't think this is where I want to go. Thank you. Ew. Cool. This is pretty cool. Look where they summoned me out here. Whoa. Where are we? Are we in, we're in Westfall? Holy crap. I've never been up here before. uh, oh, they needed me to help summon maybe. I don't know. Anyway, this is interesting. So this is the person Cryo who gave me that 69 gold, and I think they summoned me because maybe they needed more people to. I don't know. I'm not sure. I got chicken. I'm not sure why they summoned me here, but they gave me more money, which is nice. I've got 119 gold, and I had like 40 silver. I don't even know where this is. This is crazy. And look, there's more land above. Look over here. You can see like that's Westfall. We're below Westfall. Oh. See, that's Westfall above us. This is neat. I've never been here before. Do I dare do a parkour, guys? Parkour! I don't think we can go any further that way. Stranglethorn Veil, contest Savage Ghost. How did they get us here? That's the question, is how did they get us here? Anyway, so what I was talking about was I kind of lost track after they summoned me here. But I think we definitely want to look at getting some mana regen. So if we look at the Paladin, right? If we go back to the Holy Paladin spells, we're probably going to want to learn this, Blessing of Wisdom, for sure. And then eventually I would like to go back into Protection Warrior, and we need to learn defensive. I'm thinking about possibly doing defensive stance, and of course, well, I need shield block because I've already put town points into using shield block. So we need defensive stance and shield block because can't use shield block without defensive stance. So there we're looking at 4 more of these ability things, whatever they're called. Well, I can just hearth back, but I'm helping them summon people apparently. Oh, they created a portal to Theramore. Interesting. Yeah. So anyways, that was weird. You leaving, Kurt? I'll see you, man. So, how we going, Kurt? So now we're back in Theramore Island, so this is cool. So, let's just go ahead and see if we can vendor some stuff. And well, actually, we should get the flight path as well, but I don't know where that was. That was really interesting. Some sort of building below Westfall. What is this? Oh, sweet. I love their logo. Their logo is really neat. The Ascension logo. Okay, they're summoning me back for some reason. I'm not sure why they keep summoning me. Anyways, maybe they need more people for. They don't need more for summoning. They got enough here. Well, since we're here, let's get some screenshots of this because I'm not sure what this is. This is something I might not have ever seen in Classic or Retail, you know. So I do want to get a screenshot of this because it looks. Oh, there she goes. Did she use slow fall? Oh my god. So this looks like something they were working on, you know, like maybe like a building. 'Cause this is what this is what they'll do. They have a big kind of game area of stuff that they work on. Here, let's see if we can get over here and maybe get a little bit. Oh, they're trying to summon her back. Yeah. Let's go. I wanted to go over here and see if we can get a view of, yeah, see, so there is Westfall. We're basically under. There you can see, can't quite tell what buildings those are. Take a screenshot of this. It's very bizarre looking. Where are they trying to get to? Okay, so there is some sort of portless here, obviously. Very strange. I would love to be able to ask the developers of World of Warcraft, what is this, or what's going on? And here's Westfall above us. Anyways, let's. I need to get back to Westfall. Stop jumping down. Jumping down where? Anyway, so let's go back to the talent tree. So, yeah, so I talked about maybe getting defensive stance and then grabbing shield block, and then also possibly getting, shield bash or pummel, right? We need to make sure that in the protection paladin on the talents here, really we can get divine strength, which is I think is pretty good, because we do. Why are you trying to summon me? That's weird. I mean, I'm already here. I don't know why this person keeps summoning me. This is really strange. But we can get divine strength, which is good, and then We can grab to anticipation, increase our dodge, increase our toughness. We can even increase our devotion order. But eventually, we're just going to get down here and snag. We're going to get Blessing of Sanctuary, Holy Shield. I really want to get our Argent Defender because that's a really good ability. But no, also just a weird ass Glendilovich. They keep summoning me here, which is really funny. All right, so I'm going to go back to Goldshire. Yeah. Okay, so we're back here. Let's take a look. Was there a quest up there? Zoom the camera back in. Probably a low-level quest here. Sure, whatever. Apprentice cook. Anyway, sorry I got distracted by that weird portal they were doing. So I think the one thing about this game is that there's a lot you can do. There's a lot of variety. It's nice that they sent me stuff in the mail for free resets. You know, these. It's nice that they sent me these Scroll of Unlearning. And if you look at where is it? If you look at your currency, wherever you use your currencies listed here, currency, you'll see that you have a talent purge. So you have these talent purges, and I also have one scroll of unlearning, and I also have an ability purge. So we have the ability to even right now reset our abilities. Now here's those spell books I was talking about. This one, these are like these beginner books that you can go and it'll allow me to train like abilities, like the shaman ability, right? And I don't know, like this wasn't here when I was here earlier. I didn't think it was here. Anyways, we got healing wave rank 2, which is really good because the healing wave I had really sucked. So let's go to our macros. Let's go to healing wave here. We're gonna fix this, make this rank 2, and we're also gonna change this key binding over here to be shift 4, I guess. So actually, this is wrong. This is gonna go over here. And let's just put these where they should be, which is 3. I usually put my heals on 3. My like my big heals on 3 and my quick faster heals on 4. So like if I had like healing touch would be 3. If I had like not a rejuvenation, but whatever the other one is, it's not as big a heal, would be on my 4 keys. So let's go key bindings, bottom left, and shift 3. Oh, wow, it said action, so there's some weird shift key bindings in here. Let's make sure we get rid of those. These guys, unbind, unbind. We don't want any of these types of weird key bindings, unbind. And these two as well. We don't want any of this shit, unbind, unbind. I don't want to accidentally hit a keybind by mistake and cause it to swap to a different key bar, action bar or something weird. So, all of these should be unbound. You should also check character specific, cancel. Now we can't do it. Whatever. So yeah, we've got rank 2. Let's see how much this heals now. It was healing for like a really small amount. Man, that still seemed really weak. Is healing wave really that? I've never played a shaman. I mean, I have, but it's been years and years and years and years. But it really seems like this healing wave is like totally weak. 68. I mean, that's pretty damn weak. Oh, well, what is this? Return, Mirror Lake Apple. go ahead and do the symbol life. Get our resurrection. Syringe choker. Let's just knock these quests out. They're really, unfortunately, they're kind of annoying because I have to run everywhere to do it, but let's go ahead and do it. We're basically doing the class quests. So in this game, you actually can do all the class quests, it seems. Like, so right now I'm going to do the warrior class quest, and I'm going to do this other class quest. Got a paladin class quest. We're just knocking off these class quests. Want to see me use an eviscerate as a paladin? Eviscerate. How about a little recuperate? So now I've got recuperate, renew, blessing of my thorns. It's just bizarre what you can do on the server. I can judge light. I can toss in a healing wave here, although I really don't need to. Actually, you know what? Honestly, let's get rid of healing wave. I don't even. It's such a weak ability. I mean, I might want to just get rid of it altogether. So if you go to Shaman, where's Shaman at? I have what? I have Healing Wave. Let's unlearn it. Are you sure you want to? Since I guess it's like a tier 1, like this furthest left, it doesn't cost you anything to unlearn it, which is interesting. So let's just, for now, let's just say okay. And now we have 3 of these. We have 3 ability essences, right? So we could go back into protection, spells, and we could learn this, which would cost 2. But we still need 1 more to be able to get that and my shield block. So let's just hold on to the 3 for now. I'm thinking about grabbing, go ahead and getting protection and shield block, just for fun, just to play around with it. It's pretty much what I'm doing right now with this game, is just playing around with different builds, seeing what works. But you could spend years playing this game, just doing all these, trying different combination of skills and talents. And I'm sure people, this game is a min-maxer's dream. You know what I mean? It really is. You want a piece of me, Mr. Bandits? Alright, so let's take a look. I need to, I don't know, I know there's something over here I need to do. How about loot that chest? That's something I could do. Alright, let's take a look. Rogue. We want to find the Defiance Dockmaster and recover the shipping schedule. Well, the Defiance Dockmaster's in here, so that's fine. We can kill all these guys. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Let's go. Take out one of they're all level 10, so none of these are really that much weaker than the others. We do want to keep Judgment of Light up because it heals me, and then we just want to keep our Renew up. Other than that, these guys are so weak, it doesn't really matter. It's so funny because this quest is actually really difficult to do when you're a rogue. If you're like a rogue level 12 or something, this is actually a pretty tough quest. Let's go ahead and... We already got what we needed, the shipping schedule. But we'll loot these guys anyway, just in case they have anything decent. Okay, let's get out of here. Alright, so we got that done. Now let's go do the choker. Man, there's a lot of mobs around here. And that should be, I think that what's really, I need to put Victorious somewhere else, somewhere that's a lot more visible. So let's put it right here. Yeah, it needs to be visible so that when it procs on my parry, I haven't seen any kind of an alert that lets me know that it's procced. So we're gonna put it on the bottom right action bar. Let's not make it D. Let's make it something else. Let's make it like, I don't know what, RFT. I don't really know what to make it. Alright, we'll make it D. For now. For now. For now. I think this is like one of the low-level quests. I want the Judgment Crown. Serena? I don't know who Serena is. Oh, it's this one. Okay. So she really was a quest person. I always wondered that. I just don't usually play mages that much. I guess it's a mage quest. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding. My inventory's full? What? Let's see. Victory Rush isn't proccing because these guys aren't high enough level to give me any experience. So it sucks. So we definitely need to get rid of some stuff in our inventory. But there's a vendor over here, so let's hit this guy. Oh, man. I do have 120 gold now that they gave me, so maybe I should go hit the auction house. Maybe there's something in the auction house I could buy. Clark Thomas will have some low-level quests, but I don't think I'm going to mess with them. I'm gonna solo Onyxia. What do you think? I bet I could get to like level 80 and just could solo Onyxia. Probably solo Onyxia level 70. Just with the building abilities you have here. Dead Tooth Jake's camp. Alright. So yeah, these are all just different like class quests that I'm doing right now. A lot of these I've never really done before. I don't think I've ever done this quest before. What is this, like a retrieve? I don't even know. I'm assuming this is the warrior one? Yeah, warrior quest. Dead Tooth Jack. You can see there that I've parried a few blows here, so that's why I was able to use a couple victory rushes. So if you just kind of keep an eye on victory rush down here. But what's bothering me is that when it procs, I'm not just going to auto attack here. Maybe do some healing abilities. But I'm just auto attacking here. Now, let's see when victory rush it didn't proc there. That kind of sucked. I want to see when it procs if there's any kind of indication, because that's the problem with this game right now is I'm seeing there's a lot of stuff that just isn't really showing up, you know. You know what I mean? I'm not seeing normal alerts or things showing, hey, you can use this ability now, which kind of sucks. Alright, inventory is full. Let's just hit the guy. There should be, there's a vendor right over here. Right on the other side of this building in front of me. Now you do get a mount at level 20, I think. Wow, this is better armor than what I got. Armor-wise. 39 armor. Warped cloak. How could that cloak have more armor? It's a lot of armor for a cloak. Anyways, let's go ahead and check. I want to check this, although I really don't want to buy a horse if it's too expensive, but... Oh, okay, I have to be exalted. Alright. So I have to be exalted with the humans to be able, obviously, to be able to buy a human horse, which kind of sucks, but that's normal. 7.6 damage as opposed to 6.8, but this one gives me improved critical strike rating, which is kind of nice. Alright, anyways, let's head and do our res quests, and then we got to get back to Stormwind. Turn in all these class quests. So I could go get a kitty mount, which I probably should do, because obviously moving around on foot the way I'm moving is just too slow. So I'm going to go head over to Darnassus here in a minute. Let's take a look at our weapon skills. Not class skills, but weapon skills. So it looks like they just give you everything, pretty much. Two-hand, axes, two-hand maces. So that's good. So you don't have to worry about training. And that makes sense because you're going to be picking up skills that allow you to do different types of things, you know, and that wouldn't work if you couldn't use a two-handed weapon. So it's probably just better that they give you those right off the bat, I guess. Although you could have made this game a lot more difficult or a lot more involving if you had to require people to have to learn that, you know, have to go ahead and train or whatever, so... Now we need to go back all the way to Storm Wind. Feel the might of Storm Wind. Oh yeah, where's this Jess? Do I have the quest here for this one? No, I don't. Okay. Damn, boom. I must have parried. Let's try that again. So you can parry. Let's see if I parry. I'm just watching the Victory Rush to see if it procs, because it's against low level mobs. I'm gonna parry more often, so it gives me a better chance to proc that. Yeah, didn't get a parry there. Let's see if I can get a... It was actually the wolf that I was parrying for some reason. Let me try the wolves again. Not sure that skill... I put a lot of points into that to really get this ability, and I don't think it's really worth it. See, there it came up, but it does show up in the top right here, but we don't see any kind of a... And it seems to come up against these wolves a lot. They must be easy to parry. Or they're parrying me. I don't know. Something. Yeah, but I'm not real happy with that ability. So let's go back. And that is protection, talents. Okay, so it's arms, talents maybe? Yeah, it was deflection. Now, deflection's not bad, right? It's not bad to increase my deflection, but then going to the extra level of actually... You know, picking up Victory Rush doesn't seem to be that great. But I still think in an AoE setting where if I am killing like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mobs at once, which I will be doing, then it actually may come in really useful. I just don't think it comes in that useful against single targets. Let's try taking on all 4 of these guys. And see, there you see, it procced, right? Deflection procced already. Now let's try to get all these guys in here. Right. Now we've got all these attacking me, and they're procced. So we got another one. Okay, so we got 2, which isn't that great, but it's not horrible. Just trying to test out how well that the parry ability is going to be against large groups of mobs attacking me, and I think it's going to be pretty good. So we're gonna leave it alone for now. We'll leave it alone. Oh. It's a good game to play too because it's going to force you to learn all these other abilities that the classes have and how they how they work. So then when you go back and play regular World of Warcraft, you're going to have a better understanding of all the abilities the other classes have because you've kind of looked at them and just tried to figure out if they would work for a build in this game. So there's still some value to playing this, outside the fun. That's actually quite fun. But I mean, as far as like helping you be a better World of Warcraft player, it probably does help. But what I would like to get is some sort of a nice main hand weapon, like a really nice shield with some blocking on it. Maybe a shield spike. Wrath of the Lich King. There's a shaman trainer. You see that? There's a shaman trainer right there. No, that answered my question. Are there shaman trainers in Stormwind? I figured there was, but I just couldn't remember. Okay. Oh. First, let's check the auction house and see if there's any kind of maybe some upgraded gear we can get. Doesn't seem to be a lot of people here. Let's go weapon, one-handed sword. Well, geez, so the prices are pretty cheap. I mean, 25 gold for the dazzling longsword is ridiculous. I wonder why it's so cheap. So, but some prices are normal, like Assassination Blade for like 200 gold or 80 gold is, but dazzling longsword for 25 gold, that's crazy cheap. Just because the amount of damage it does. Yeah, anyways, let's go armor. Can I even wear plate armor? I would think that I could, but let's just go armor. Well, you can't. You're not gonna find any plate at level 4, less than level 40. So let's see. Let's go to mail. Just see what's out there. Dreamslayer leg guards is expensive. Your melee hits have a chance of allowing the use of execute regardless of the target's health state. That is pretty freaking badass. I can see myself using that for a while. Execute is an ability I wanted to get. Because it's just nice, double link tunic. Attempts to dispel one disease every 60 seconds. Weird. Scarlet chest piece. See how some of these things have different abilities. Increases the damage you deal with two-handed melee weapons 1%. This enchant does not stack. Cool stuff, but most of this stuff I can't really use. Here with the hulking boots, mail. Yeah, it's better than what I have. 25 silver, shit. Might as well buy that. And Defender's Gauntlet of Strength. Yeah, that's way better than what I got. Like, light years better, so we'll buy that. And then Storming Route. Increases the attack power, reduction of your demoralizing roar, and the damage caused by your ferocious bite. So this is interesting. Wow, look at that. Equip. You drain life, drain soul, shadow bolt, and haunt spells. Have 100% chance to reset the duration of your corruption spell. That's crazy. Someone's got like an epic enchant on a warrior's tunic. That's interesting. Okay, let's go back to weapon and let's go to one-hand maces. Okay, what have I got? Like some piece of shit dagger. So this hits a lot harder than my dagger. 10.9 versus 6.8. And if we go to, let's try two-handed swords. My build really isn't set up for that, but look how cheap this is. Wow. Increases the range of your blindness sap abilities. Increases the damage done by your Starfire Moonfire. Look at this one. Increases the damage done by your seal. Oh shit, this is only a gold, right? Let's get this one. Ugh, yeah, it's really crazy. The prices in the auction house are all over the place. Like some items that you would expect to be 50 gold or 50 gold, but some items, like this one I just bought, I would expect it to be a lot more than 1 gold, but it wasn't. So I'm not sure how that works. So here we've got, look at this. It increases damage done by your seal of righteousness, seal of vengeance, seal of corruption, and their judgment effects. Sends a shadowy bolt. So this is pretty cool. So let's equip this guy. And oh yeah, let's go ahead and equip the other things we bought. The hulking boots, gloves. Anyways, I have no idea if this sword is worth using, but I know Sinister Strike with this is going to hit awfully hard. Yeah, I've never done these class quests before. I've never done these mage class quests before, so I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. And they're gonna make me read the quest, which you know I don't want to do. I'm guessing it's the mage one. Investigate. I'm taking a candidate investigation. Field containment coffer and chest of containment coffers from behind Janaea Cannon. Well, who's Janaea Cannon? Maybe it's down here. No, I don't see it. Down here. That looks like me. Oh, similar. I have no idea. A disturbance is reported at the Blue Recluse Tavern. When you investigate the tavern and capture those creatures, use the incantation of investigation in the tavern. Okay, so I have to use some item in the tavern. Not that. Can't do that yet. Okay, well, I'm a little bit at a loss here. Chest of containment coffers. Use the cantation of manifestation in the tavern to make the creatures visible. Okay, well, can't do that yet. Oh. Now what? Use can. I don't even know what I'm doing. Capture. Use canation. So do them, and then use the containment coffer to capture them. I don't even know what I'm doing. What is this thing? No idea what I'm doing. Ah, fuck. I've never done this quest before, which is funny. Never done this quest before. I'm obviously doing it wrong. I've had enough of this quest. I'm out of here. Fuck this quest. No idea what I'm doing with this stupid thing. Let me jump. My life for a mount. Yeah, now I'm gonna summon in some Dune. Summon and subdue a Void Warg. Well, I'm not gonna do that right now. I wonder, would they give me a Void Warg? Probably not. I guess I don't have the spell to summon the Woodwalker. Crazy. Level 21. 21. I think you need to, like I said, I think you need to level up in the character in this to get pretty, to really be able to see what you can do. You need talent points. You need, you need these abilities points to start really putting a build together. I've gone back and forth on a few different things in my build, but the things that have stayed is Renew and Thorns and Might and Judgment and Sinister Strike. The bark. Very nice. Very nice. By the might of storm winds. Oh, but you can see by these quests, I mean, geez, it's like crazy. Like, look at the XP. I mean, I just hit level 21. Now I'm almost level 20. You know, almost 22. Oh, so that's what I needed to use. Okay, what else does this guy want me to do? Mage, Paladin. Speak to someone in Ironforge. Okie dokie. Why did I not learn that? I should have learned. That was strange. I should have learned the ability, the resurrection ability. There we go. There we go. I knew I was doing something wrong. Speak with Daphne Stillwell. Paladin. Alright guys, I'm falling asleep with the keyboard. I think I'm gonna have to call it, but yeah, it's cool, but it's still a little bit like, you want to be able to play around with your abilities so badly that you want to be able to, like you're trying to like kind of level up. But the fastest way I've seen the level is by doing the quest. They give you huge experience points for quest turn-ins where, like, if you guys saw, I mean, I was out in Westfall killing mobs for like an hour and I didn't, I might have leveled once and then I just turned in like 3 quests and it leveled me like a whole level. So quests are extremely lucrative. I mean, extremely, you get massive XP. This should be the rogue quest that I did. Hey, Bola. You're one achievement away from calling for the... That's cool, dude. The affiliate program, yeah. I just don't really like Twitch, so I'm not sure if I'll ever really get too involved in Twitch. But we'll see. A blade of cunning. That's all you gave me was some damn dagger? Ah. That's it? Yeah, I'm gonna get off Bull. I'm tired. Let's say so. This game's pretty neat, but you know, it's until you can get more of higher level, around like 40 or 50. You can't really tell. This game is definitely the min-maxer's game. The min-maxer's dream. You know, they can play around with their different builds and specs to their heart's content. Alright, that's it. I'm falling asleep. I'll catch you guys later. I'm way too tired. So, yeah. Ascension. Project Ascension is very cool. But there's a few things that are really bother me about it. And one is the skills, not being able to tell that a skills doesn't have enough mana to use it. So if I don't have enough mana to cast some of my spells, they still show as if they're usable. They're not grayed out or, faded out. Reactive abilities like Victory Rush do show up on the top right corner, but they're not really showing up. No text is appearing in the middle of my screen saying, hey, Victory Rush is available. That would be really nice. Maybe I can, maybe we can turn that on somehow if we do the combat text and say, damage, it's just target effects. No, that really shouldn't be it. But we'll try turning some of these things on. Show some. This is what we want, reactive. Okay, this is what we want. So hopefully that'll do it, because it is a reactive ability. So we'll turn that on, and hopefully that'll work out for us. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming much tomorrow, but we'll find out, because Monday is Classic WoW, and I'll be streaming like crazy all next week on Classic World of Warcraft. Hope you guys have a good night, and I will talk to you later. Peace.